So, John's account of the resurrection appearance, that most glorious part of the gospel when we get that visitation by Jesus to the disciples, frightened and alone, and he comes and appears before them. And the glorious story, of course, of how Jesus bestows the Spirit upon them, just as have been recorded in the early parts of the gospel and in the beginning of the Bible, when God gives his Spirit across the formless earth and makes new creations. So Jesus is the Word, God in human form, who gives the disciples that Spirit. That's John's metaphor for saying this is who Jesus is. But the important thing, of course, about the reading is as much John's second intention, not only to show who Jesus was, but if that's who Jesus was, what does that mean for the church? What does that mean in terms of discipleship? And Thomas is the example for all of us who weren't there. You can logic, you can reason, you can try and explain, you can try and think through, but confronted with the person of God, there are no more questions. Not because logic and reason and all those good things and intellect are wiped away, but because in the face of pure love, in the face of pure and absolute goodness, there is no room or need for human reasoning anymore. You're in the presence of God, who made all things and who loves you beyond compare. Nothing matters. It doesn't mean that life suddenly gets great and that there are no problems. Not at all. That's a completely separate story. But you can live it, bathed in the certainty and the truth that you are loved by the God who made all things. And that is our good news.